Hello everyone, StarCircle here, and today I'm going to show you how you can configure a FLStudio project to take in and give out MIDI instructions per part for your Roland SH-4d. It's took me a while to figure this out, but hopefully this take will go better than the last one. So a couple of things how we have it configured. The Roland SH-4d is currently hooked up to my computer via the USB-C. If you have any issues with loudness or noise, my suggestion is to turn down the USB output on the Roland, and there you go. Problem solved. I've found that using filters for that or a rectifier or anything like that is just too much and a little bit volatile and requires a bit more skill to balance out. So my cheap answer is to lower the USB output to about like 100 to 110. So here's how things are connected right now. The output is assigned to port 3. The input is assigned to port 2. So input port 2, output port 3. All 5 of these MIDI out plugins that I've added in are configured to each channel on the synth, each channel being dedicated to each part. So that's, depends on how your Roland is configured. But it's using port 2, which means it's going to be taking input, right? So that's how that's configured. The only thing you should know is that part R is channel 10, even though it's technically a 5th part, but we need to treat the rhythm part as a part R because it's special. The other thing you need to do is you need to do this in the channel rack. I'm going to right click, we're going to go receive notes from. You're going to go to the SH-4d, channel 1, channel 2, 3, 4, 10. Now, each of these should now be receiving notes over the input from the SH-4d on those channels. So we've gone to pattern 104, a factory default, one that will basically display what things are going here. So we're gonna hit record. We're gonna have the count in here. Hopefully the control doesn't override this, but all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to let that run for 2 whole deals. Bang. All right, cool. And as you can see, we got a bunch of gobbledygook. So, okay, this is kind of a problem. But you see how there's phantom notes here? That's because they're on different channels. If you go up here to this menu here in piano roll, if you were to select between each one of these, you can see that this information is spread out, right? Right. So here's what we do. We're gonna well, we can get rid of that. We are going to go over here, right-click the pattern, and split by channel, and now it splits it into 5. Now watch what happens. Ooh, oh, ooh, that's looking right. Now look at that. We've just transcribed 2 whole bars of that pattern, 2 whole parts of that pattern right into this. Great, right? Now, granted, there hasn't been any sound in this video, but if I were to be playing this through the speakers, I could be... So let's say you've transcribed your MIDI. Now you want to just like put any plugin that you want in here. You can do that. You can just now drag the say a drum kit like the FPC. You could drag FPC right into here, and minus cleaning things up between translation between the way your rhythm part is kind of kit is arranged in the SH-4d to the FPC. Outside of that, it'll work. You'll get all your drums. If you want to run part 4, you can run part 4, mute these, and do that. So here's the other part I want to show you guys. So this is probably the best way I can demonstrate this. So now we have basically changed all our ports to 3, so now they're operating as proper MIDI out. Now these parts have been muted, but they're still being routed to the synth, and this input is now set to the FLStudio ASIO. So it's not, we didn't have to devote the entire audio to the synth on setup, right? So this is the best way I can say to demonstrate this. That's only one part transmitted to the synth, right? Now granted, the synth is still on part 1. See? And there you go.